Okay.
I don't know where
Wait,
you're
fuck.
starting.
I had a question I wanted to ask you the other day, and I like how I wanted to start the
Me?
podcast, and I forgot about it.
Oh,
Like I intentionally didn't
sorry.
text you
I don't even know what it would have been about to
because
be
I
like,
it was about hockey.
yeah, but that's a very broad,
I know.
like, hopefully it comes back to you. I don't know what it would have really, it would have been related to.
It was like a would you rather.
Oh, we could do a whole episode like that.
We could.
That'd be fun.
But I like this is so annoying.
Would you see it somewhere and that made you
No.
want to ask it, or
No,
you
it
literally
was
were
like a
like, oh,
shower
wait.
thought that I was like, I need to ask Bree this question, but because I was in the shower, I didn't write it down. And then
Yeah,
also
makes
I was like,
sense.
oh, this would be like a good way to start the podcast. So I didn't ask it to you immediately after I got out of the
Okay,
shower.
okay.
And now I don't remember what it was because this was like 5 days ago.
It's okay.
Um,
If you remember, it would start next episode.
yeah. I'll remember it in the middle of this
Or I'll
episode. Be
just
like, oh
send
my
you
God, Bree.
yeah, or I'll just send you a voice memo of my response and we can just like edit it in. Like, but
Fair.
that's fine. Don't worry. Although now I'm gonna be more interested in what it was.
It wasn't that entertaining.
I know, but like when you're like, I had a question to ask you and I don't know what it was. Now I'm like, oh, okay. But it's fine. It's okay. We'll get there when we get there. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to think.
Oh my, it's not that important.
I know, but you know when like you can't like you had a thought in your head and it goes away
Yeah.
and then you're so mad about it. That's what's
Mine
happening.
usually happens to me and then it comes back to me in like 5 hours or later. And then I'm like, oh, that's what it was. And
We'll
I
be
didn't
lucky if
remember.
this episode is 5 minutes. Not five
Guys,
hours.
it's the struggle of the off season. And we're saying that and it's only like middle of July.
And it's not even like it's a struggle. I think it's
Genuinely,
just like,
nothing's happening.
yeah, but I think also
Quiet.
we did not plan. Like last week, we were like, okay, we're going to talk about this book series. And today it
Yeah.
was like, I don't know, we should probably record an episode.
Also, I feel like so much is happening like midweek this week that like by the time we get back next week, we'll be like, oh, all this stuff we have to recap. And this week is just like crickets.
Well, did we ever discuss Marner to Vegas
We didn't touch anything
free
for
agency?
agency because
Okay.
last week I guess we could have, but we talked about Windy City series.
For 2 hours.
Yeah.
I love how
Honestly,
I went to go
well
edit.
spent time.
Yes. I went to go edit the episode though, and I think it was like 212, like raw footage. And I was like, all right, I can probably get this to under
I say we didn't
two
even talk about
minutes.
anything else. Like
No,
we literally just strictly talked about those books. It's crazy.
no, because I will say like a lot of our episodes sometimes will like chitter chatter in the beginning and then
And
like
it's like not
sometimes
relevant
yeah, like we'll
to what we're actually talking about.
go on like a really long tangent on something else or I'll cut it down or like there's like dead space. Nope, last week's episode was literally just 2 hours and 10 minutes of us yapping.
That should be like your golden seal that you need to go read those books because we almost never stay on track ever. So the fact we did it for 2 hours
I will say, and
straight.
I should have added like a note in at the beginning. If you've only read some of the books, there are timestamps and like chapters
Mm,
on it should be on every platform that says
I saw
like
it on when I looked it up.
which books we talk about when, and it's like pretty close, but that's I don't I yeah.
That is so just crazy to me. We popped off.
So no plan for today and not much has happened.
No.
'Cause like I feel like free agency wasn't even that exciting because there wasn't
It was such a blah year.
well,
In
I feel like
comparison to like last year when like
yes.
so much happened the day of, this year so much of it was either I want to say
It was like
premeditated, like you knew it was gonna
yeah.
happen, or like it was, and then after that big stuff, it was like, okay, what else? Like
Well, I
what's
feel like
left?
the only one that really felt
Shocking.
not shocking, I just like there was more like suspense around it was the Ehlers trade. Or not trade, but the
Yeah,
Ehlers signing.
when he signed, yeah, that one
Was
because
it
it took more than like a
a
day,
day? Yeah,
two
that was it.
days. Now
Everything
it's like,
else was like kind and like everything else was either like a small signing, like I know like internally, like we both were like, oh, Alex to Buffalo was like a fun,
yeah. Also,
but
I
it
think the theme this year, so much of it was like minus Marner and Ehlers. Everybody was like, "Psych, I'm gonna stay with my team.
yeah.
See ya. Thanks for trying." And that made it, not that it made that any less exciting, but there was a lot less movement because everybody was just like, yeah, I hit the market, but I'm still gonna just resign with my team
Which
anyway.
is
And I was
so
like, okay.
funny because everyone was like, I don't know who's on what team. And I was like, there really wasn't that much
No,
movement.
the
And like,
trade deadline was arguably
way
worse in terms
worse.
of people moving around than like so much worse than this.
Which, if you
So,
are kind of lost about who's where, Bree made, what the fuck is,
what is it?
it's a
Is it a
book.
bug?
It's a
Oh.
book.
I was thinking it was a bug
No,
again,
it's a
and I
koala.
was, oh, he fell. It's okay.
He fell.
He took a
But I
chance.
just was like, what is falling on me? Um, Also, that would be a really big bug, and I think my
Yeah,
reaction would have
it
been way
does.
worse.
Well, your reaction was concerning at first, so I was like, what happened? And then I don't have any animals. So I was like, what's
No,
happening?
I don't have any animals.
Anyway.
Um, I met the cutest little Shih Tzu this weekend. Her name was Ella.
Aw.
She's really old, but she was really cute.
Old dogs are the cute. I hate this is I'm saying this as somebody who owns an old dog, so do not come for me. I love them because they're adorable and they're sweet, but I also hate them because it's kind of like the end is near kind of thing. So every day I'm like, I love that, but I don't.
I don't
So
know if
every time
I've,
I see someone else's old dog, I'm like, oh my God, so cute. And then I'm like, oh my God, no.
yeah, I don't know if I've said this before on the pod, but my friend Katie has a really old puppy. I want to say
How old?
she's like 17 maybe.
Oh my goodness. She's
She
going
can't see,
for,
she can't hear, she can't really
oh,
walk. Like she's old.
yeah.
Um And like every once in a while, I like won't hear from her for a bit, and then I'll get a
She
text, and
scares
I'm
me.
like, oh no. And then like a
Yeah.
year ago, she posted a picture of Gidget, and literally all of us were like, is she alive?
Oh my God. Can I get a wellness check, please? Like,
She asked me to dog sit for a minute, and like I ended up not being able to anyway. But I was like, I don't want to be responsible for
mm,
that
yep. I
situation.
just had that conversation the other day. I was like, I love dog sitting, but like someone, I think when I was getting my hair done, someone was like, oh yeah, they were dog sitting and like the dog died when they were there. And I was like, no, like that's my worst nightmare. Like I
No,
cannot do that. I'm so sorry. Like
I also just like don't really know how to take care of a dog. Like I had
it's pretty simple. They don't do a whole lot.
I know, I'm just like scared. I'm like very scared to screw up someone else's, which is this is not a
I know
vote
what
of
you mean.
confidence considering I am dog sitting for like a week in August. Um,
We
I
love that for
promise I will
you.
figure it out by then.
Yeah, it's not that hard. It really isn't.
What were we talking
Anyway, free
about?
agency. Who's who? Who's where?
Oh, so
That isn't
Bree
really who's
made
where.
a post. It's on our Instagram and our TikTok.
Yeah,
Um, Recapping some of like the bigger signings and where everybody went.
I did it
Um,
last week. So like the little ones that have come in since then are not on there. But like everybody you mostly need to know
yeah.
is on there. So
Well, also because like I don't if you want like a team by team roster, you can go look it up.
that's literally go on the app.
Like you can figure that
It's
out.
there.
Okay, I don't know if I missed it. Did Prokop get picked up anywhere?
I don't think so. Hold,
I
I'm gonna
hope he
double
goes
check.
somewhere.
I know I'm still so Nashville Predators. I'm coming for you. It's like,
Well, I think it was like really upsetting to like see
yeah,
all of like the joy and then be like, "Oh, you're not giving him a qualifying offer."
no, it's no current contract. So not yet.
I hope he finds a place that
I agree. I think,
I feel like someone said the Sharks would be fun for him, and I was like, "Yeah, I that would
yeah, it
the
would
whimsy would
be.
be good."
They would, yeah, it would work there. But I don't know. And I think now we're in that part of like, there's a lot of the RFAs that are still hanging out there, and then like
Well,
the,
like Luke Hughes hasn't signed a
yeah,
contract yet.
which is just the list of RFAs is actually insane. Like the
Yeah.
UFAs went so,
Well,
I don't want
yeah,
to say
but that makes
early because that
sense.
usually happens, but um, now it's like them, and then like I don't want to say your AHL level contracts, but like players that you're signing to kind of just round out your AHL team.
Yeah.
But other than like it was to me, it felt like free agency was done in the first like 3 days.
Yeah.
And
No,
like
I
Eels
forget
randomly
that we're
popped up.
still in that
Yeah,
period.
but it doesn't feel like it
No, and I
at
think also
all.
like as far as like general hockey fans, we were waiting for like the Gavin McKenna commitment. We were
Yeah,
waiting for Sarah Fillier to sign. And
the
so,
other exciting things.
yeah, like there was other stuff going on. And then, at least for me, like Wimbledon and like F1 have taken over.
Hmm.
And so I was just like, yeah,
My hockey brain is like, it's
it's off.
there, but I'm like, oh wait, it still exists. I like watched part of an old game the other day, and I watched about 5 minutes of it, and then that was it. And I was like, okay, I'll come back. It'll be fine. But
I
right
did
as of right now,
appreciate
I'm
the
not
break.
missing it. But
No, I missed it yesterday. I was talking about like the Devils and like excitement for next season, and there was an air of like, oh, like I miss, not that I miss the commute to Jersey, but like I
I think
miss
once we
it a
get
little bit.
to like August, the worst for me is like end of August, early September when like training camp's starting, but like preseason isn't here yet. And like right now I'm in like I don't have to worry about it right yet, like yet. Like there's literally nothing going on. There's no
Yeah.
hockey whatsoever.
Well,
So I think once we'll get to that point, I'll be like, all right, let's go.
there
I'm
is
ready.
the Beauty League. Um,
Yes.
and
There's
like
also one in Florida, which I always forget.
I don't know what that one's called.
There's one in Florida. I
But
am
like
so
I don't
sorry.
pay
I don't remember
attention
the
to
name.
DBL.
No.
Um, I
Also, it's like fun, like if you want hockey in the
like it
summer,
doesn't
that's your
matter.
hockey in the summer. Yeah. Like it's just
I
fun.
I do wonder how the shoulder check showcase is gonna mess with my brain. Which if you guys don't know, we are going to the shoulder check showcase in Connecticut. It's an organization that's supposed that promotes like empathy within hockey players. We're going. It's gonna be a bunch of NHL
See you there.
players playing a little showcase. So if you're going, let us know. If you're not going, go buy tickets. Meet us there.
Go be there anyway.
Be there. It's like it's a good cause. You get to watch some fun hockey. Like
I'm excited.
it's a I feel like it'll
That
be
one
a
is
good
probably gonna
time.
throw me off though, because I'm gonna be like, oh wait, what do you mean?
Like why are we in an ice rink in July?
Hello? Yeah. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But that
I'm
might, yeah,
I'm excited. I'm very excited for it. I am just I do feel like this season was a lot more hockey than like I'm used to in a sense. Like 2 seasons ago,
yeah.
I watched more hockey than I've ever seen, and I attended more games than I've ever attended. And then this year, I feel like it was okay, you're working for one team, you're writing about three other teams, you're,
That's how my life feels literally 24/7 at work.
yeah,
It's like it doesn't shut off. And then I'm watching, like, I watch, depending on the night, 5 to 10 games, unless it's like the Frozen Frenzy games, and then today when we got um
opening
the
night
opening
schedule.
day, yeah, and I was like, I already know it's gonna be the longest day of my life.
Yeah,
'Cause it's a 5 p.m. game, and it's because it's triple header, and ESPN never ends games on the right time. That 10:30 is gonna be a 10:50, and that means I'm gonna have to stay at work till like 2:30 a.m., which is
I'm
fine.
so sorry.
It's okay. I signed up for it.
I know.
And it's an
Well,
Avs
that's,
game at night, so, like, when it's a team I like to
yeah,
watch, I'm like, fine, and that's why I think I'm, like, partial to the Sharks now because I watch so many Sharks games because 'cause they're always on late, and I'm always there late, and I'm like, "Oh, this is fine." But, like, there's limits.
yeah. Well,
So,
I think for me at least, like having another job, like my full time is not
balance it
hockey.
out. Yeah.
It doesn't even, but I don't think it balances out. I think it's like you're working so much and then you're also working so much on the hockey side of things. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm tired. Like, I feel like I used to watch hockey as like,
Let me sit down for fun.
yeah, like I texted my
Yeah.
cousin the other day and I was like, not the other day, like the one of the first like Rangers game. This is
The
months
other
ago,
day,
actually.
9 months ago.
Yeah, it was like the first Rangers game I had gone to in a while after like working probably like 30 games in a row. And I was like, I don't remember how to be a fan. I don't
Yeah.
think.
That was my hardest adjustment, like, when I'm at home watching games, it's so hard for me not to, like, think in the work sense, and I'm like, "No, no, I'm here to just watch." Like, for some reason, when I go to a game physically, I'm not even thinking about it because 'cause I'm so focused on being like, "I'm here, we're watching it, whatever."
I
But,
love
like, when
that
I'm
because the media side has kicked in too much for me, where it's like you
so,
have to
like,
be
that's
neutral.
how but, like, when I yeah, I guess, but, like, I know if I'm I don't feel the way for the Sirens because that's when I'm always there. I've never attended a game of theirs not as someone
Yeah.
working. But when I'm at home and I'm trying to watch a game, I'm like, Brianna, do not think anything about asking questions about what nothing, no thoughts. You are watching the game. It is so hard because my brain is just wired that way now, and it
Yeah.
does happen to me sometimes like in person. But when I'm at home, I'm like, I'm not flipping games. I'm not thinking of things. We're not doing it. So
But
I totally get it.
I also do think like I obviously love this podcast. We would not be doing it if we did not love it. But like we talked about it the other day where it was like I feel like we have so long till next season starts, but I feel like we're
Feels
gonna
like
blink
forever.
and we're gonna be there.
Yeah,
And so the amount of like prep because like we want to like change some things up and be better next season. And so it's like how are we adjusting? And like
yeah.
we're already doing that stuff like a month like
Now,
before
yeah,
last season even ended, we were like, all right, what are we doing?
yeah.
And
But
so it's
then
like,
like
oh, okay, it doesn't
we get
end
here and you're like, no, literally. The
ever.
off season, like it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But
It's
it's fine.
I love
I'm
it.
saying that now, but like in a month I'll be like, okay, let's go.
Yeah. I
Also, like
I'm
it's
appreciative for the break though.
I agree. I I'll take it. Although my brain just goes to my other like I just keep watching sports anyway, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, next one. But
Yes.
it's fine. It's okay.
You and I just sending like devastating F1 edits back and forth and being like, you're rude.
But
No, you're
guys,
rude.
I
Someone needs to
what
take the
was the one that
Alex
you sent me
Warren
today?
sounds. What?
It was Logan
The
Sargent. She sent me
Logan
a
Sargent
Logan
one.
Sargent one, and it was what was it? Was it a Hamilton song?
I think that one was Hamilton, yeah. Because I had sent you so many of the Alex Warren ones.
Yeah, Mackenzie needs this song taken out of her reach. Like on the internet, on her Spotify. I don't even know where it is. It needs to be revoked from her
Dear Evan
because all she
Hansen.
that's what I knew it was a musical. I couldn't remember which one. Because most
Ugh, you're gone.
up every single time.
You froze so hard.
No. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hmm.
You're there. Um, I knew it was a musical, but I thought it was Hamilton because all the ones I usually get are Hamilton edits, and I love them. They're so good. But yeah, I end up, and also now that we have like 3 weeks until another race, so now I have no hockey, I have no F1, and I'm like, What are we doing?"
Well, also
It's
like it's
fine.
for me it was really annoying because it was like, all right, Wimbledon's over, hockey's over, F1 is on a
Yeah,
break. We have like
it's okay.
we have like 6 weeks or not 6 weeks, but we have like a decent amount of time for the US Open, a decent amount of time for the next F1 race.
Yeah.
Baseball is like on All-Star break, which no one cares about. And which okay, not true, but like
True.
I have never been an All-Star person for any sport. Um
Ooh, I think I've
I
only
just
ever watched hockey's
but like I just like the home run
or the
derby does
NHL's.
not entice me
No,
to like want
I
to
think the
watch.
first one I ever watched was last year, and I was like, okay, I guess I
So
get it, but okay.
I just
So yeah,
yeah, I'm like I feel like there's a lull because like
it
the
is.
WNBA is also going on All-Star break. And
Yeah, it's just like that weird part of the summer where there's like sports happening, but not the way you want it to be happening, and then it's kind of like, oh, but this is like our nice like little gateway. I'm reading as much as I possibly can.
I read 3 books
Um,
this weekend.
I love that. The book I'm currently reading is good, but I've found like 10 typos in it, and it's driving me actually insane. And I'm like 3/4 of the way through it.
Is it an arc or is it like a regular
No, it's a
published?
legitimate. It came from the library. It is a legitimate. Yeah,
Oh,
I usually when I catch one, I'm like, okay, it's one, whatever. But it's like we're up to at least five or six. Um, the move to the summer return party comes back this week, and in the summer, I'm historically bad at watching things. Like it is actually horrific how long it takes me to watch things. This is the one I watch every week. I'm sat
see, but
to
here's
do
my
it.
issue.
You
Here's
want it
my
all at
issue.
once?
No, I don't want it all at once. I'm pissy though that it comes out at 3 a.m. on the East
Yeah, no.
Coast,
It's midnight Pacific time, which
which
is
like
rude. because
it's a
I'm
show
asleep
based on the East Coast. You're releasing it at 3 a.m. and that means that like I'm not gonna be able to open TikTok until I watch the
the
episode.
next night. Yeah, literally.
Which is probably and like again, like I work from home, you work nights. Like we are both very fortunate that we can totally wake up and watch an
Just watch
episode.
it. Yeah.
But like there was no marketing for this season and I do understand why there was like less marketing
Mm.
from like a
Yeah,
spoiler perspective, I guess.
I forgot that it's happening. Like it doesn't release our time
No. But
early
it's
enough to like watch it
literally
like
in
a normal
two
person.
days.
Yeah,
And I feel like unless you're like a diehard The Summer Turned Pretty fan, like you don't know that it's coming out.
true.
So
Which is also interesting because it's the last season, so you would think if you want casual people to watch
yeah.
it or to know it's coming out, to be like, hey, guess
Like
what?
I'm
Especially because you didn't have anything last year. So like people who watched it 2 years ago
yeah.
are not gonna remember
I'm
if they're
very
not
excited.
diehard.
I'm also like absolutely devastated
I will be
because
sad. Why?
well, okay, so when the second season came out, like it was a rough watch, but like at least my grandmother was still alive.
Oh, it's right. Is this the one that you told me about?
The one whose name is Susan and
No,
had
no, not
cancer.
your grandma, but the way. Yeah, okay. Because I remember you mentioning that you either read the books or watched the show.
It was watching the show.
Okay, that's what I remember you. Okay, I remember the story, but I was like, why does it sound? Yeah,
It just like it's like a like very like she was also like New England, like
yeah.
country club, like the whole thing. Um So like this will be the first one like where she's like fully dead, which you can't be half dead, Mackenzie.
The way you worded that
I
is
don't
so
I have the
funny.
worst. I'm so sorry.
Fully dead.
But like it's gonna
I
be
know
like
what
a
you
rough
mean.
watch. And like
She will not
also,
be there.
yeah,
That's yeah.
the like I think the letter scene is going to be
Stop. See, I
because like I also like I know that she's probably gonna be like narrating it. Like she's
yeah.
obviously in this season, like the actress who plays Susanna, which I love her by the way.
Yes.
Um, I just oof. I'm like
I
so excited, but I also I will say they posted pictures of the like main cast
yeah.
and it was quotes from the first episode.
Okay. I
And
missed it. I'll have to go look at it, but I'm okay.
so, well, because I want to just for any of like the Team Jeremiah people, which I'm
No,
so sorry.
if
We are
you're
very
here,
firmly Team Conrad on this
I
podcast.
would like you to know if you're here, I'm so sorry. We are not supporting that man.
I'm not sorry at all.
No, no, but doesn't mean we don't like you. We just don't like him.
So, okay,
I'm
they
literally going to look
posted
this up.
a picture of Belly and it says, "What if I said I'd maybe rather stay here with you?" Episode 1. And then
Okay.
Conrad's is I just want the day to be perfect. Episode 1.
Oh, I see it.
Don't think about it, just do it from Taylor. Episode 1. Like, what do you mean the wedding is gonna be in episode 1? I'm
That
like, are we literally gonna get Belly and Jeremiah's entire relationship? Also, spoiler warning, real quick. The cheating Lacey plotline and the Conrad begging her not to marry Jeremiah and the wedding in episode 1?
I feel like there's no way that I'm looking at the I'm sorry, my face is like I'm looking at the post and I'm like, but there's no way.
Like I'm wondering if we're just gonna get like all of like the like engagement announcement and like the
No, but you know what?
flashbacks and
I was
whatever.
gonna say
Like,
like they'd be like it's the whole like season takes place on the wedding day, but like the flashbacks are the like
what were you saying?
I said that makes me really mad.
Well, I okay.
Do like they could I know they could do it that way and I have no like say in how they do the show clearly, but like
No, but then you don't have enough time in between the wedding
no,
and
anything
her
else
and
that
Conrad
happens.
getting married. Also because like we know that they spent a long time in Paris.
Yeah.
So I also like
Maybe they are framing it that way like the wedding is a fast forward in the first episode. I don't know. I'm
I
just
think the
I don't
thing that
know.
I could see happening is we maybe open on the night of the party and then we get like
Okay.
flashbacks throughout the episode
Yeah.
that are
How
like
many
their
episodes?
relationship. I think it's 10.
I was gonna say I thought it was 10 because I think it's usually 10, isn't it?
I think it's been 8 the last two.
This season is, in fact, 10. No, it's 11.
Okay.
It's 11. Season 2 was 8, and
Yeah.
season 1 was 7.
Okay.
So this is by far the longest, which also means you can't.
But I'm wondering if it's gonna like open up on like, but I feel like you have to have the cliffhanger of Belly finding out that she was cheating on needs to be like a cliffhanger of an episode.
It absolutely has to be, or should be.
So I don't know like what day Conrad wants to be perfect unless we're gonna like flash forward in that episode.
That's what I mean.
But I
Like,
feel like you have to have at least, unfortunately, you have to have at least one episode of the build up to the Lacey thing.
yeah. Oh,
And
I'm
then
gonna
you need to have an episode of Jeremiah trying to convince everyone that it's a good
see.
idea for them to get engaged and the
This is
engagement,
my
and then everyone finding out about the engagement.
this is my whole thing where I'm like, yeah, season 3 Conrad, but to get to Conrad, I have to go through everything else that involves Jeremiah. And I don't want to. I
But
know I have
I
to, but
don't
I'm
think
like,
that we're gonna have that much of it because again, I feel like if we
I know.
did, there would have been more promo for this season. And also
Yeah,
like
but
the way that you can tell that it definitely ends up with Conrad because the way that Gavin talks in the interviews, he seems so
yeah.
depressed. Meanwhile, last season he was like, "Oh my God, we're so excited. It's
Also,
gonna be great."
also,
Like,
I like if you've read these books, that's what happens.
well, yeah.
Like that has always been the storyline. I know a lot of people were like, maybe they'll change the ending, maybe this will change, but like the books follow the same.
I think the thing that you have to understand is that the end of season one ended with Conrad and had
Hmm.
Jeremiah in the middle, and it kind of like ruined the arc a little bit because Jenny was concerned they weren't going to get greenlit for two more seasons.
Yeah.
So she wanted to make sure that Belly ended up with Conrad if that was their last episode. So the fact that people think that she's not going to end up with Conrad at the end of season three is beyond me.
Guys, if you are a Team Jeremiah person, we're just no
You shouldn't be.
sympathy. We have no.
It's like if you're
Please,
Team Dean for Gilmore Girls, and I'm like, get the fuck
yeah,
out of here.
no, but I want to know why. I have not heard an
I
explanation
think
from
it's
somebody
because they
who's
think that Gavin is more attractive than Chris, and that's the only thing I can think of is that they're Team Jelly like for themselves. Because I've seen some people that are like, if you
maybe.
well, also because the people that are Team Jeremiah, who are also Team Marcus and Ginny and Georgia, or who are also Team Cole in My Summer with the Walter Boys, like get put
Mm.
your head on straight because Marcus, Cole, and Conrad are literally all the same character in like slightly
Yeah,
different fonts.
yeah, that's the whole point.
No, I'm gonna need everyone to like. Also, like the end game is like always the same. Also, Jeremiah's so fucking annoying. I'm so sorry.
I
I
agree.
literally I can't.
No, every time he like even last season, every time he showed up, I'm like, get off my screen.
I
I
also
don't
just
want
don't
to see you.
understand, even if you think that Gavin's like hotter than Chris, which I think is also objectively the
I was
wrong
gonna say
choice. Um,
that's why you said that, and I was like, what?
like I don't get it.
Hello?
Um, but if that's your prerogative, then go ahead.
Yeah, we're not judging you.
But like when Conrad finds out that Belly and Jeremiah are together, he's like, you know what, that's a good choice for you. Like I think that that
Yeah.
works for you. He puts his own self aside. He doesn't see her for the entire time that they're together because he doesn't want to
Mm-hmm.
get in the way. Jeremiah, however, finds out that Conrad and Belly are together and he like
Inserts himself.
tries to hit them with a firework.
Yep.
He screams at them. He calls Belly like selfish. He's
Immature.
then he's gonna punch Conrad in this season, which I'm so excited for.
I I just can't wait.
I
Like I'm very excited. I was kind of
yeah.
mad we didn't get it last summer because like it was 2 summers in a row, and I was like, I'm so excited. But honestly, the wait I feel like has
Well, it
made it
makes
work.
sense because we do have a time jump in between
Yeah,
book two
I
and
know.
book
But in
three.
my head, I was like, no, I want it now.
The
Like
only
I just watched
thing
the two of them.
I do wish, and I had said if I was the showrunner, I would have had a 4th of July special last year because that is like the last time they see each other.
Yeah,
Um,
good point.
and I feel like that would have been like a cute, even if it was like a
It would
30
have been a
minute
cute
like interlude.
holdover. Yeah,
Yes, that
like a
would have
cute
been
little
cute.
like subplot or something that just it's like a filler.
But I think like with everything that was going on like in Hollywood and the
Yeah.
cast, which like the cast does not get along and people are like, I wonder why. And I was like, we know why. Um, and the people that are Team Jeremiah are the only people that seem to not know why. Um, so
Oh, it's fine. It's okay.
I'm okay. I also will say I want to know what was being said on the internet that made the
Oh,
show
the thing you sent
literally
me
come
today.
out with a statement. So last season, people didn't like Sky, and so they were like intentionally misgendering them, misgendering the actor, sending the actor like death threats because they didn't like the character.
I just hold on before we even go any farther. These are all fictional characters. They're played by real people. I know like the people that you're seeing on screen are physically not real people. Like those are the actors, not the character does not exist. So like
Unfortunately,
it's
I love
just
Conrad
I
Fisher.
know. Remember how I said I'd pull him off page? I'm just gonna make a
Yes.
list. Conrad would be on that list. Like
Okay, I do love Conrad, but I will say like I think if we have to take him as the entire package, I probably wouldn't want him. But if we could take just the mature version of Conrad,
yeah,
yeah, that'd be great.
yeah.
Um,
That's also something I'm excited about is like now that we've had the time jump, like the older version of Conrad,
we
the more
get
mature, the Doctor
Dr.
Conrad.
Conrad.
Like, I guys, when I'm
Oh,
like, I'm
I
gonna be
also
locked in to watch these episodes. I don't care.
I did see someone who we have to like coordinate our schedules that we're watching them at like the same time so we can like chit chat.
Yes,
Um,
the debriefs are needed.
the thing that messes me up the most is that they were in Paris for a very long time
Yeah.
because it was Lola, Gavin, and Chris were all there. And
Yes.
then I guess Gavin left to, I want to say go get married, which again, no one was invited to. Um,
Which is so wild. I like, forget he's actually married.
yeah, he's so
His
little.
wife, his, her, I got one of her like Instagram reels that got suggested on my, like when I was scrolling last night. And I
Okay.
was like, wait a second, I feel like he looks familiar. And then I like looked at her name and I was like, oh yeah, that's why. I was like, that's why I forgot they're married.
Yeah.
Ah.
Um, Lola and Chris were in Paris for a very long time. And so someone on TikTok, I want to say, brought up the concept that maybe we're gonna get a Billy Conrad honeymoon
I was
and
gonna
that
say
it
like
would
in
also be in Paris, which I am very
yeah.
I think that's also like the really hard thing as a Team Conrad person is that like yes, we're gonna have to sit through so much of Team Jeremiah and then we're gonna get like a lot of like yearning from both of them,
Yeah.
but the book ends on their wedding.
Hmm.
So it's like,
There
okay,
isn't much after. That's what I think.
like are
Like
we
if
gonna
they were to
add
change
that?
anything, I hope they add like there's like an epilogue kind of portion to this where they like kind of
Yeah.
tie. Because I even thought when I read the books it ended so abruptly. Like there was nothing. They were like wedding. That's it. So if they were, I hope that's what they do is they just add a little more on,
Yeah.
and then it's a little more like wrapped in a bow ending.
Well, it's always the
But
issue
that's a
when you
good
have
point.
a love triangle is
Yeah,
that like you get so much of like the yearning and the fighting and that you never really see the stable relationship
them
that
and
happens
actually, yeah,
after, which is like the part that you want to, I guess, like self-insert in.
yeah,
And so I want to get more of that. Although
I second that.
I am I'm so excited. I do not like the idea though that I don't know that I like Taylor and Steven together and I
Ooh,
feel like
is this a hot
Steven's
take?
gonna make me not like him this season.
Interesting.
That's like my like biggest prediction is that I'm not going to like Steven about like halfway through
Did
this
you like
season.
him in the other ones?
Yeah, I think he's
Okay,
fine.
so you just think he's gonna do something that you don't like him.
Yeah, I mean I don't
That's
think that
gonna
he's
make you not like
perfect,
him this season. Yeah,
but I also like I love how pro Conrad he is.
yeah.
So, um yeah.
I'm interested to see how much their story, like Steven and Taylor, is actually in this season because I feel like it was always a secondary
Yeah.
underlying thing. So I don't know if I wonder if it'll be the same or if it's more like a parallel with Belly. You know what I mean? We'll see. I don't know.
Well, I did see a lot of like the way that Taylor talks to Belly about like Jeremiah and Conrad, and some of it seems like she's just like projecting her relationship with Stephen onto them.
No.
And so I'm like, ugh, I don't want to see Stephen be an asshole.
Yeah, I
Like I
like
know that he
him.
had like that cheating issue and like whatever,
Yeah,
but like,
but he's a good character.
yeah, I just don't want to hate him.
Yeah, I know, I agree.
I also am excited to meet some of the new characters, like the college people.
Yeah,
Um, I am very excited for if they do not play Lazy by Olivia Rodrigo,
I
I'm
feel like they
going
have.
to
There's
cry.
no way they don't.
No, they have
It
to.
fits like in every sense of the way. It fits. It needs to be. It needs to be done.
Like I feel like because there's that scene where Belly's like running away in the trailer and
Yep.
like hysterical crying, and I feel like that would be a perfect opportunity to have like the
To play it. Yep.
like
I also, although we'll never get them, I guess, as of right now, but the Taylor's version of two Reputation songs, I think, are in this one, or at least we know of two. Um, so I love that. So I'll be. What do you mean? Why are you looking at me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The There's two of them in the trailers. Why am I not remembering which one it was?
In the Reputation?
Yeah, one of them was a rep song.
Oh, I remember it was Daylight into Red.
It might have been no, but there was another one that before we knew she had her masters, it was a new clip. I cannot remember what song it was though, and I'll find it.
Okay.
It was at least one because everybody was like, "Oh my God." And that sparked the whole reason everybody was like, "We're gonna get Rep TV first,"
Oh, I thought that was The
which
Handmaid's Tale.
no, there was one for that too. Maybe that's why I'm thinking too. I will find it. I'll figure it out. There was one that came up. If I'm going crazy, I might be, but I swear to God there was one.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I can't
See,
like
I can't remember what song it was, which is driving me insane. I'm gonna see if it comes up if I Google it. Maybe I don't even know. I'll find it. We'll track this down. 'Cause I know for a fact I heard it, but we'll see. I'll find it. I'm still raining.
they just posted 5 minutes ago.
Ooh,
Also, if that's Belly's wedding dress, that sheen ass looking
I
white
know.
slip,
I didn't
oh
like
my
it.
God. It looks like a dress that you'd wear on a casual day. Like if that's her wedding dress, like I would scream. I'm so sorry.
I know. That was my first thought. I think when I saw the poster, I was like, "That's the dress."
Like, oh, okay.
But okay, it's
Ugh,
fine.
the
But
summer I
yeah,
turned pretty, folks.
I'm very excited. So
I feel like this is now going to become like we're gonna have to be like spoilers for the rest of the summer
yeah,
for this entire show.
if you just no, I hope enough people like. I think this is one of those shows that people like will watch when the episodes come out
Yeah.
because I know I do. I also can't
Well, to be
like the
fair, like
mix of FOMO and like I don't want to watch it all together. I want to be able to watch like I like watching it week by week, so like it's not all together. But
I
I
like
don't
the
know.
week by week. I just don't like the release time, and I think
Yeah,
also
I agree.
it's just difficult because Wednesdays are also Big Brother days. So like I kind of have to watch them in the morning.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
So we'll see how it goes. But like I'm gonna be on it. I just think it's
Within
frustrating.
24 hours,
But I think that's like what the thing that with shows that do come out weekly, and I feel like this is a thing that I've been noticing a
the
lot
spoilers,
recently, is there's no spoiler like etiquette
etiquette.
anymore.
The way I noticed what oh, it was with Wicked. Before I saw Wicked opening weekend, but I saw it like Saturday or Sunday or something, so I didn't see it Friday night. And the amount of like I could not if I saw anything that came up on TikTok that was even related, I had to just immediately like swipe through it because everybody was just posting about it. And I'm like, I understand that,
Yes, but
but I'm like,
also, okay.
that's different because I know there's already a show and I know the show
The
and
only
it's a
thing that I was
movie.
mad about getting spoiled for Wicked was the cameos.
But so I mean, like, the way I'm like, what happened to like not saying anything before like a majority of the population sees it? Like, why are we saying things before like other people have access to the movie?
But
I'm like,
I do think with Wicked, it's different because the source material literally has been
it's the same
around
thing.
for
Yeah,
like
it's the
20
same thing.
years. Um, but with things like if you watch Big Brother, like I understand that it's a live show, but not everyone can literally watch it Thursday at 9 or 10 o'clock.
Hmm.
Um, and especially because the show started this like last week and it's now going through October. Like
Oh
we
my
start
gosh,
hockey again before then.
so
Like I
long.
can't always watch the day it
Yeah.
comes out. And it's not even like I'm looking for it. I'll open Google
Yep.
and it's like so and so gets evicted. And I'm like, what do you mean?
I'll
The show
have
literally came out 5 minutes ago. Can you give us a second?
what did it was something I was watching. I couldn't remember, but I when I go on TikTok and you like search something on TikTok, it was literally like the trending and I'm like, are you kidding me? I was like I was like, well, that's great. I just had that ruined for me and I didn't even like look for it. It was just there. So yeah,
Like
we
again,
will
I
not be spoiling. Well,
if you're
we'll be
watching like How to
watching
Train Your Dragon, I get it. Like there's no spoilers there. That movie came out
again,
so
same
long
thing.
ago.
Yeah.
And with this, no, there's technically not spoilers because it was a book series. The thing that gets me though is when there's a change from the book to the show,
Yeah.
and then people are going to be like, "Oh, let's talk about." But again, if you want to talk about it, fine. Put a spoiler warning on
I
it
say like actually make sure it's tagged correctly so people
and
don't read it then they don't want to.
don't make it like when I go on like when you go on like a Google search and like the homepage has
It
like
recommends, yeah.
yeah, like I literally had once where like that top one was I want to say like Angela gets evicted from Big Brother, and this was last season. And I was
Oh.
like, it was literally, I want to say like 10:30 on a Thursday night, and I was about to turn on the episode, but I went to go Google something else related to football or something, and I literally
Yeah.
went, "Are you
Oh, that's
kidding
terrible.
me?"
Yeah, those are the worst when they just like randomly pop up and I'm like, I wasn't even doing anything for it to happen.
No, and I've been dodging like everything because I haven't seen Superman yet. I'm trying to not get that to like hear me. Like I haven't seen it yet. And so I literally had to have my friends like stop sending me edits of like the
Because it would,
actors
yeah,
because I don't want that stuff coming on my TikTok because no one has the courtesy to put a spoiler warning on anything
it's
anymore.
crazy. I know. Same thing.
Very just bring
It's
back
interesting.
like manners and etiquette.
Gatekeeping a little bit.
Just
That's spoilers are like the opposite.
yeah.
But like when something that big, I'm like, just give it a couple days.
Well,
It
it's
doesn't even have to
also
be like a week, a couple days.
yeah, I think like especially as someone who's like a big like Marvel Star Wars person, I used to go like opening
Oh
night every
yeah.
single time. That's just not possible anymore.
Mm,
And so like I'm worried about going to see Fantastic Four and getting it spoiled before then.
yeah.
So like it's
The
put spoiler
internet.
warnings on your shit, people.
Please. We will be every time we mention this on any of our podcasts, if we're talking about a spoiler, we'll make sure it's marked. So if you haven't watched it yet, don't get anything. You can just skip over it. Keep
Yeah.
moving. Um, but that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like the spoiler etiquette is non-existent.
I also feel like
I'm like,
everyone
okay,
was so good about like Endgame
yeah.
and like keeping that really under wraps.
I think that was like the last one I felt like I didn't have to like worry about seeing things ahead of time. And then after that, I went to downhill. And I was like, oh, okay. We're just gonna share everything all the time. It's cool.
I'm trying to remember the one that came out recently that like the whole thing got spoiled for me and I was
Like a superhero movie?
yeah,
Or
I would think it was a superhero movie.
I
It
have not seen any
might
of them since Spider-Man,
it
so
might have been Spider-Man No Way Home.
oh, and that's terrible to have spoiled.
And it wasn't the cameos because like I knew they were gonna be there.
No, but like if the premise of the movie, like
Yeah.
that one I remember being really, really bad because I think I saw it a little later, like maybe the week after it came out, and every other post was about it, and I was like,
Oh, I
I'm
remember
not.
what it was. I remember what it was. It was Loki season 2
Oh,
was a big, and like Agatha all along was big for spoilers.
yeah.
Same with like WandaVision, and I was like, guys,
Stop,
just it's
please.
really easy to put like a 2 second pause in front of your video and go spoiler warning for
Literally.
like Stranger Things coming out at the end of this year too. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's like also it's like the worst release schedule, and I'm like,
Aren't they like 2-hour episodes or something? Fun fact, guys,
yeah,
I've never watched Stranger Things.
I like really don't want to watch the last season because I'm so over it, but I'm also like, I kind of want to know what happened.
Yeah, but like also I feel like at this rate you've made it this far and it's the
Yeah,
end. You might as well just finish it, you know what I mean? But yeah, that one I'm sure will be like absolutely insane on the internet. Love it.
it's just it's really
Just
easy to put a spoiler
please
warning on
mark your
things.
spoilers. Please. We're not asking for much.
We try to like I think we're typically pretty good about spoiler warnings.
Yeah.
Um, but like if you're ever like if we ever start talking about like a book or a TV show and you're not sure, just check the caption real quick because like I'll say in the show notes like spoiler warning for XYZ.
Yeah.
If it's a newer thing, if we're talking about like the Hunger Games, like the three
I'm
original
so
ones,
sorry,
I'm
guys.
not putting a spoiler warning on those.
We've had over a decade to catch up. Please, like it's not that hard.
Yeah. Whereas like The
But
Summer I
yeah,
Turned Pretty, I feel like I do have to give somewhat of a spoiler warning because not everyone has read the books. Um,
yeah. And I think this one's like unique in the sense it is a weekly thing, so you do
well,
kind of
no,
have
when
to
I talk about
wait.
like
But
the wedding and the letters
yeah,
and the
like
Paris and the study
but I
abroad
think
and the age
I feel
gaps and
like everybody who even if you haven't read the books, I feel like everybody kind of has like the premise, which is
I'm
not
just
odd to me
you
because
never
like
know.
usually no, I know, but I kind of like that because I'm like everybody has an idea of what's happening, and I'm like, okay,
And yet
we all
still
know
some
something.
people
I know, it doesn't make any sense, but
I just don't get it.
that I don't know, but
I love how we were like, we don't know what we're gonna talk about. Then we talked about
so
Summer
my
Turned
turn,
Pretty.
pretty. We will be. I feel like I have to reread the books before the summer's over, so I might do that. But I'm
Yeah.
excited to watch the third season. But
Oh, I have a recommendation. I have two recommendations.
for
Um,
everyone or just for
for
me?
everyone, for you,
Okay.
for everyone. Um, we have talked about oh God, the Chestnut Springs series by Elsie Silver, um,
I still have to read.
which you haven't read that series, but
Really
you
bad.
started
I
Rose
read
Hill
Wild
Ranch,
Love.
right? Okay.
Yeah, the pink one. I read that one. I have to
Okay.
buy the other two, but it's on my list.
So
Which I love that book.
those are all great. I read there's like a prequel series, which is focused on the brother, like the family in the original series that everyone's like obsessed with. Their sister has like her own friend group in a different part of Canada.
Ooh.
So I finally started her series, and the first book was very fun,
Okay.
very broody. Um,
We love it.
this is the book where I texted you and I was like, why are there 200 pages left? And it
Oh
turns out there were
yeah.
not 200 pages left. There was a novella at the end of it, which I
She
didn't
was
read that one yet.
deceived.
Well, I was really confused. I'm like, there was a third act breakup. They got back together. Why are there so many pages
I would say
left?
if there was 200 pages left, I would have been concerned. I would have been like, I don't know why I know
Yeah.
why you're still reading, but also like put the book down
Yeah.
like,
Um,
at some point.
so that was a fun one if you're looking for like a nice like I feel like cowboy romances in summer go really well together.
They do.
I also just listened to The Match by Sarah Adams.
I haven't read that one yet.
Um, it was very cute.
It's a separate, what is it called?
I
It's
want to
like a
say it's
separate
book
little,
one of
yeah.
a
I don't know if
second.
it's a trilogy or it's a series. It's multiple books,
I think so, but it's like it's
but
not related at all to any of
it
her
is
other
not.
ones.
No.
Um, but very, very like cutesy romance that
Ooh,
still does a good job of dealing with heavy topics, but not making you feel like
depressed.
depressed,
Yeah,
which I
that's good.
feel like was nice.
That is a nice balance.
I try not to read depressing books during the summer, which is horrible because I shouldn't read depressing books when I am actually having a seasonal affective disorder episode. But I digress.
It's okay.
If anyone has any baseball recommendations and
Ooh,
or any other cowboy romances that are not like Lila Sage, Elsie Silver, like the big ones. There was another one too that I got recommended the other day. But those two I just finished this weekend. And I literally read them both in like 2 days. So they were both very good.
love it.
So that's my
It's good.
yeah. Do you have anything else to add? I
But
feel like I just talked for 40 minutes and didn't let you
no.
speak.
No, what do you mean?
I think at the end of
I
every
was
episode, I'm
plenty
convinced that
talking.
you didn't talk.
No, I promise you I did. I mean, I could sit here silent if you really want me to,
No,
but
I
I
really don't want
promise
you
I
to.
spoke.
It makes me feel really bad sometimes.
No, you're fine. That's pretty much all I've got.
All right.
So,
You had a good
next week,
weekend with Lando and Pato.
yeah, I I like hate myself for it. I missed the end of the IndyCar race because
Okay.
my mom wants to go see the F1 movie. My mom does is not very good at making plans like consistently. She'll be like, I don't feel like going. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So like 2 weekends in a row, she's like, we're not gonna go this weekend. So this weekend, she's like, we're gonna go on Saturday. And I was like, okay, fine. I don't have any plans on Saturday. So I watched like half of the race before I left, and then I left my house, and I'm like, he was in second, and I was like, "Oh, it's fine. Like I'll just check in later or whatever." I did not check in later until after I saw the movie, which by the way, the movie with trailers like 3 hours long. So,
My AM, I don't know if it's every AMC, but at least when I go to book at my AMC, it now says like the movie will
expected
start
start
20 to
time.
30 minutes after the start time. And I was
That's
like, have people really been complaining about trailers? And like, do the people not know what trailers are
no,
anymore?
like that's like a normal part of it. So like I went on I think I opened actually it might have been before. It might have been before the movie started. I think it was before the movie started. Either way, I saw it right before I was sat down, and I was like, the one time I miss the second half of a race that happens. So, but yes, I had a very nice. I'm like floating on a little cloud nine, and then give me like I can't trust the F1 positive part of it because those races are stressful. But for Indy, it's nice. They come back. They have a race this weekend, so I at least get that.
Yes, that's valid.
But yeah, it was good. My little, I don't really know why I ended up, well, I do know why, but like the McLaren, I ended up just finding like the F1 McLaren, and then I was like, oh my God, they have an IndyCar team. Oh my God, there's a driver over here. I'd really like too. And I was like, oh my God, it's fine. So
Yeah.
it's the trickle down effect of it all, but it was very good. So we'll take it.
If you had to compare Christian Horner to like that firing to like a firing that could happen in the NHL, what do you think it would be?
Like,
I feel like it would be like a Don Sweeney or a Chris
yeah,
Drury. Like,
I'm thinking like it's like job equivalent, it'd be like GM, but I'm thinking
no, I mean like the
like
kind
time
of news where
wise.
everyone, no, not even time, but the kind of news where everyone would be like the ding dong, the witch is
Oh,
dead.
the yeah.
But like everyone in the community
Yeah,
would feel that way.
yeah, those two are probably the ones I'd go with. I can't think of anybody else that would fit because I don't think there's any like
I don't know that anyone's as bad as like not like bad, but like
no
as bad as Horner has been in, well, yeah, that we know of.
debatable. Yeah.
Um, but I feel like those two would
But
have
those yeah,
similar.
I think like especially for yeah, I feel like the fan base alone would be like, "Oh my God." I don't think it'd be like the whole sport like F1 was, but like your fan base at least would be
I did
very
not see a
excited about it.
single F1 fan who was upset about it.
No, I was like
But again, there's other stuff
iconic.
that went on with Christian Horner that was not
There is.
just. him being a questionable
Now
prince.
I'm like waiting. I meant to send it to you. I'll have to go find it. I saw an edit last night. Because the whole reason this kind of started is because Max Verstappen's more or less considering leaving Red Bull and is talking to Toto Wolff about joining Mercedes, which means George Russell will probably lose his seat. And I'm getting I don't even go there, but every other edit I'm getting now is like, I think it's a Gracie Abrams song where it's like, Sue me, I want to be wanted. And it's just George Russell
I
clips
don't
over and
think
over.
that's Gracie
Is it,
Abrams.
is it not? I don't know who sings it. It sounds like Gracie Abrams to me.
The
I always
Sue
thought it
Me I
was
Wanna,
her.
is that not
Yeah.
Sabrina?
No,
Oh no, Aubrey something, that new one.
I don't know. Anyway, that's now I'm
Yeah,
like,
Audrey Hobart.
oh, well, she sounds like Gracie Abrams to me. So fun fact. But now
This
I'm like
one?
waiting. Yeah, from I now I know it's not Gracie Abrams. So when I look it up later, I would not have found it if I typed that in. But I feel like now we're on the waiting pattern of finding out what Max is doing, which is like
I've also seen a
nerve-wracking.
lot of edits of George and Carlos, which
Oh,
is making me feel bad for George, which
because
I is annoying because I don't like
yeah,
him.
somebody said something about they were like, "Oh, go ask Carlos Sainz." Like he had the same thing happen to him, and I was like, "Stop! Don't bring it up! Stop!" Like, I'm still not over it. It's fine,
No.
but yeah. So we'll see. I like don't believe anything rumor wise over there because it's wild, but
I
we'll
will
see
say
how it
though, like
goes.
waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to breaking
Yeah,
is always a jump scare, but that was a good one.
my phone had like 15 million notifications about people like texting me or like whatever, like all this stuff going off about it, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, like this is crazy.
It's like the
But yes,
second best news alert I feel like I could get.
what's the first?
Um,
Or can we not say here? Is it not one
um,
that's
Chris Drury getting the
Oh,
boot
okay.
would okay, not that I hate him, I just feel like I need him to do
There's a
something
better
different.
direction. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Also, I'm talking about like in sports. I'm so sorry. Sports headlines that I could get.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's how I was figuring
Okay.
it.
Just want to clarify.
I didn't even consider the other like regular news option. I was just thinking sports news, but yeah, it's been fun. It's been interesting. So we'll see. But that's about that. That's it.
I love how we were like short episode and it's
Yeah, it's listen, I
it's
think anything now is
ridiculous.
gonna be shorter than last week. I was
Uh,
crazy.
if anyone listened to the whole episode last week, can you like let us
Tell
know?
us, please. Oh,
I've been
we'll
like
give you a gold star.
I've been scared to look at the analytics for it because I feel like everyone's gonna be like, and we're not listening. So I haven't looked at them. I know that like a decent amount of people like listened to it. I just don't know how far they made it, and
Yeah,
I don't really care to find out. I wanted to
yeah.
yap, you wanted to yap, so we
It's
yapped. I
fine.
don't really care who
That is the
listened.
purpose of this. That's why we're here.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So to sum up, welcome back to Read Between the Blue Lines.
Why does it always take to us to the end of the episode to realize we haven't said hi again? I'm
So
gonna
yeah,
make it like I'm gonna start putting a sign up when I sit down to be like, say it first.
in summation, that is the title of this podcast. We are very excited for the Summer I Turned Pretty. We're going to Shoulder Tech Showcase next week. You guys should join us. We'll put a link in the show notes and back on
Hmm.
like our socials. And the full schedule should be out this week for the
Wednesday.
NHL.
Yeah,
Hopefully
Wednesday.
it actually happens then.
They say.
Yeah. And we'll
So
see
we'll have
you
all that to talk about
guys next week.
next week. Bye.
Bye.